Hello Peaches! Welcome back to Dear Peachy. Changing up your hairstyle is fun. And if you've never seen yourself with short hair, you might be always wondering what you will look like with a cute bob. It's a question you've probably asked your friends, family, or even your hairstylist. Do you think short hair will suit me? Looking at the gorgeous celebrities and models rocking cute bobs, before you may be seriously considering taking the plunge. There are some things that you need to consider before cutting off your long tresses. If you are enamored with short hair, this video is for you. If you are eager to know more, please keep on watching. In this video, you will get to know if you're suitable for either short or long hair based on your style, facial features and structure, physiques, and hair texture. First and foremost, personal style is one of the significant factors that affects how great you will look in shorter or longer hairstyle. Let's not look into other elements for now, and only discuss about the length. Long hairstyle or shoulder-length hairstyle will have a stronger feminine look. It radiates a warmer temperament. It looks more girlish, softer, and it gives out the delicate charisma. Longer hair length can also be looking exquisite and elegant. On the other hand, short hairstyle looks fresher and more energetic. The collarbone length hairstyle is actually almost similar to the shoulder-length haircut. This haircut not only looks fresh and neat, it also has the feminine touch that is able to give the elegant and graceful charisma. Moreover, the chin-length hair, or the schoolgirl haircut that is normally called among the East Asians, looks more adorable. If the length is reduced further, the visual focus will be brought up higher. This type of short hairstyle will be more gender-neutral and can be divided into two categories. The first category, for example, Lee Ju-young and Haibin's short hairstyle. This haircut made her look more youthful, just like a teenager. On the other hand, when Lee Ju-young cut her hair even shorter, it became more masculine and cooler. Also, usually it is more difficult for us to pull off these haircuts. Well, let's be honest, some celebrities actually have better visual, so they can rock hairstyles with any length. If you have great features too, you should then consider which styles suit you better. Let's take a look at Cha Young from Twice. When she has long hair, it gives the cute, elegant, and girlish aura to her style. While she changed her hairstyle to the collarbone length hairstyle, she looked more edgy, cooler, and somewhat gives her the baddie girl look. How can we forget when Cha Young got herself a pixie cut? This hairstyle is less feminine and makes her look even younger. In my opinion, I would say that the last hairstyle doesn't really match with Cha Young, as it might be too boyish for her facial features. Judging from the style perspective, the first two hairstyles would suit her better. What do you guys think? Which hairstyle you think that will suit Cha Young better? Tell us in the comment section. On the contrary, shorter hair length can bring your beauty up to a level 2. Go Jun-hee, who looks great in long, shoulder-length hairstyle and short hair. But I gotta say that her beauty is maximized when her hair is shorter. Although we do not have facial features as attractive as the celebrities, but we can always pick the right hairstyle that suits us to accentuate our physical appearance. So in the second part, we can understand ourselves better with the purpose of enhancing our features through different kinds of hairstyle. There are plenty of methods to help you to visualize if you're suitable for short hairstyle. To name one of the most famous method, that will be the measurement discovered by the UK hair expert named John Frietta. All you need is a mirror, a pencil, and a ruler. Stand in front of the mirror so you can see the sides of your face. And hold the pencil horizontally under your chin and a ruler under your ear vertically. Measure the distance from your ear to the pencil. If it's less than 2.25 inches, short hair should look great on you. Over 2.25 inches, a longer cut might be a better option. However, the Chinese style expert do not quite agree with this method, as it is far too simple and straightforward to judge if one is suitable for long or short hair. This method is strongly influenced by the position of your earlobe. If your earlobes are located lower than the usual proportions, then this method will not be accurate anymore. Besides that, human face is a 3D structure. It will be difficult for us to analyze if we solely based on one or two factors. To know if you're suitable for short or long hairstyle, it might be a little bit more complex than you expect. But no worries, we've got you covered. We have categorized 4 main elements that you should look into before getting yourself a new haircut. First, face shape. Let's start with the hairstyle that is the hardest to pull off by most of us: the ear length or above ear short hairstyle. These types of hairstyles are more suitable for people with slimmer lower face, such as the oval shape. However, people with angular jawline will be less suitable for this haircut, as it draws our visual attention to the lower part of their face and it will make their jawline appears to be wider. Besides that, above ear or ear length short hair will not help to accentuate heart-shaped face. It tends to make our forehead look wider and overpowering the sharp chin feature. However, these hairstyles can also give a stronger impression to people. Many celebrities might have square jawlines or even heart-shaped face, but it has certainly helped them to look distinctive and eye-catching. Hairstyles like the chin or shoulder length haircut will be suitable for people with heart-shaped face, angular or wide jawlines. This type of haircuts will do a better job in enhancing your jawline. Adding a slight curve towards your face will also maximize the enhancing effect of this haircut too. Second, facial features. Longer hairstyle actually has lower visual focus, hence the visual attention will be drawn towards the lower part of our face. If you think that you prefer your lips and nose more than eyes, or your overall facial features are well balanced and harmonized, then you might look better with long hairstyle. However, if you have great nose and eyes as well, you can definitely try out short hairstyle to emphasize your beautiful eyes. Do you still remember that we discussed about visual weight in our earrings video? Visual weight here means how heavy your facial features look. Or in more simple terms, it can also be meant by the visual presence of facial features. More prominent features have higher visual presence and hence, the visual weight will be higher. Other than that, the concept of visual weight can also be applied on hairstyle too. Hairstyle with higher visual presence are hairstyles that is long and wavy, loose and puffy, and in dark hair colors. These hairstyles will have higher visual weight. For those hairstyles that are in contrast to those elements mentioned just now, they will tend to have lower visual presence. Next, we will show you how to match your facial features to hairstyles that will suit you the most. First, let's divide our facial features into two categories: the higher and the lower visual weight features according to our visual perception. Referring to this figure, on your left, we have heavy visual weight features, and on the other side, we have the lower visual weight features. We have arranged the examples in a descending manner. The visual weight decreases from the left to right, where it shows the change in terms of how prominent and sharp the features look and the visual presence of the overall impression. If you have features with heavier visual weight, then higher visual presence long hairstyles will suit you better. Again, we have put the examples of hairstyles from high to low visual weight here. We can see that the volume of hair reduces from high to low starting from the example on the left side to right side. In general situations, for hairstyles with the same length, the visual weight of darker hair color will be higher than lighter hair color. Besides that, the curly hairstyles will appear to be heavier than straight hairstyles. Moreover, the looser or the fluffier the hair, the higher the visual weight of the hairstyle. Speaking in terms of the matchability of hairstyles to your facial features with higher visual presence will suit hairstyles with stronger visual presence. Lower visual presence features will suit lower visual presence hairstyles. If facial features that are with high visual weight is paired with hairstyle with low visual weight, this will further emphasize the heaviness of the facial features. But the low visual weight hairstyle will not be able to carry the weight of the facial structure, hence causing imbalance between the hair and the face. Well, girls with attractive facial features will generally look great with any hairstyles. But relatively speaking, higher visual weight hairstyles will be more suitable for people with stronger visual presence facial features. What if you have high visual weight features but you wish to get a shorter hairstyle? Of course you can still go for it, although shorter hairstyles have lower visual presence than the longer hairstyles. But we can actually still further categorize short hairstyles into two types. 1. The higher visual weight short hairstyle. And 2. The lower visual weight short hairstyle. So if you have stronger visual presence facial structure, you should go for the short hairstyles that are with higher visual presence. For hairstyle with higher visual presence, they normally have few common characteristics. First, the length must not be too short. It is usually below the ear level. It tends to have longer length compared to the other short hairstyles, so it will have higher visual presence. Second, it has loose or fluffy shape. It doesn't stick to our scalp. In contrast, hairstyle with lower visual weight will have shorter length, so it will look lighter and more refreshing. Tae-Young has higher visual weight facial features. It can be seen that she will be more suitable for short hairstyles with higher visual presence. As we have mentioned just now, short hairstyle with high visual weight include a few common characteristics, such as haircut with the same length. The curlier and looser the shape is, the higher the visual presence. Darker and longer hair will also have higher visual weight. If you have high visual presence features and wish to get yourself a shorter hairstyle, you can try to twitch within these few key points here to increase the visual weight of your short hairstyle. Going back to the John Frietta measurement method, if you have shorter proportion from your ears to chin level, we can roughly tell that the lower region of your face is smaller, which in other words lower in visual weight. So this is a green light for you to go for short hairstyles with lower visual presence. In contrast, if the proportion is longer, we then can tell that it has higher visual presence, and you might need to choose short hairstyles with higher visual weight. Let's look at celebrities with lower visual weight facial features. We can see that So Dong-yu has smaller and delicate features. On the other hand, if we take away the smoky eye makeup from Go Joon-hee, we can't really put her facial features in the high visual presence category. She has long eye shape and thin lips too. To match the visual presence of both features and hairstyles, it is crucial that people with such features to pick short hairstyle with lower visual weight. In these pictures here, we can tell that both So Dong-yu and Go Joon-hee's style has become more and more attractive when the length of their hair is shorn. As what I have mentioned just now, their facial features are lower in visual presence, so the shorter and lower visual weight hairstyle will be able to bring out their beauty more effectively. What if So Dong-yu changes into a longer hairstyle? It has higher visual weight, hence it will cause the visual impression that her facial features are too small to carry the weight from her hair. This picture shows the prominent visual weight difference between her hair and her face. The imbalance between these two factors can really affect her overall charisma. Other than that, the color of your hair can also influence the visual weight of the hairstyle. In the previous video of Rosé's style analysis, we mentioned that dyeing lighter hair color will have a lighter visual presence. It will direct our visual attention upwards, hence this will help to reduce the visual weight of our hair. In contrast, darker hair color gives a heavier impression, so your visual attention will be pulled downwards normally. However, the visual weight will then be increased. This is also one of the reasons why shorter hairstyle looks better when the hair color is lined. Hair color really plays a big role in defining the visual presence of the overall hairstyle. The same theory applies if you have low visual presence facial features and you wish to have long hairstyle. There are a few steps you can take to enhance the balance of visual weight between your hair and features. Dye your hair into lighter tones. Try to choose straight or smoother hairstyle, rather than fluffy or curly looks. Try to pick long hairstyles with shorter length. Coming to our third point, the shape of our head and hair texture. Although these two factors here might not be the most significant aspects, but they certainly have some influence in the overall look. If you have high hairline and flat cranial top, having short hairstyles that emphasize these features will make your hair look less voluminous. In this situation, it is better to keep your hair in longer length, so it can create more volume to your hair. Or you can also go for short hairstyle with fluffier shape to enhance your hairline and the shape of your head. Hair texture that is too soft or too coarse will determine how you look with short hairstyle looks. You would need hair straightener, crimper or curling iron to style your hair to make it look smoother and fluffier. If you have such hair texture issues, you might need to be prepared for these conditions before cutting your hair. Once you've cut your hair short, more effort and time will be needed to make sure your hair is always on point. Finally, the last point, body figure. Considering from the height perspective, short hair can actually make you look taller. So if you have smaller or petite body frame, short hairstyle might look great on you. On the other hand, if you have bigger body frame or thicker body figure, it will look disproportionate if your head is too small. Having longer or bigger hair, such as shoulder-length curly hairstyle, will help to enhance the overall style. Besides that, The thickness of our back will affect how good we look with short hairstyle. This also explains why some girls realize that their body figure looks bigger after getting a new haircut. If you have rounder shoulders and thicker back, short hair will tend to expose more skin area, hence causing this to be emphasized. Long hairstyle will be preferred to enhance such body figure. Furthermore, the above chin level short hairstyle also exposes the skin area of our neck. With the same length hairstyle, people with leaner neck and shoulder will look fresher and sharper. In a nutshell, the above ear level short hairstyle might not be suitable for people who has thicker back and shorter neck. Shoulder length or long hairstyle will be a better choice to enhance your body figure. I bet most of you are already thinking that the long hairstyle suits you better as it is able to flatter the majority of face shapes and body figures. Considering different perspectives that we mentioned just now, short hairstyle can only accentuate certain face shapes and body frames. Other than that, there is also another reason that you should think about before getting a short haircut. Short hairstyle requires more time and effort to style if it is compared to long hairstyle. We can just tie our hair into a bun or ponytail on the days we are too lazy to style it. But this can't be applied on short hairstyle. You might think that the celebrities are looking so effortlessly beautiful in their pixie cut. The truth is their stylists might have spent hours to style it with different products and tools. If you're someone that always need more time to style yourself in the hectic morning, short hairstyle will not be a great idea for you. Alright, we have finally reached the end of our video. We hope that this video can help you to understand whether the long or short hairstyle will suit you better. Let these tips be your guide when choosing your next haircut. Between this guide and your stylist's expertise, you should be able to come up with the perfect haircut just for you. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you in our next video. Goodbye!